Hey guys, today we're making pineapple upside down cake, and it's called that way because we flip it on a plate after baking, and it's so moist and so tender and so easy to make. It's like a giant pancake. If you have a pineapple lying around and don't know what to do, this is the perfect easy cake for it. And it's not too sweet because I tweaked the amounts of sugar that we're gonna add to our cake. Let's make it together. And this is how I usually cut the pineapple, and this is how I get rid of the tough part with a cookie cutter. No need for fancy gadgets, we're gonna only use a cookie cutter. I start by melting a 1/4 cup of butter, and I add to it 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I'm gonna cook the butter and sugar on medium heat for a couple of minutes, and I usually cheat and use a sugar substitute, a dark brown sugar substitute, and it bakes really well. If you want, I'll leave the name in the description box below. I add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I let it boil, and then I'll add the pineapples, and I cut the pineapples in triangles just for fun. You can cut them the way you want. I'm gonna also add some pecans, and I toast the pecans a little bit to enhance the flavor. And as always, I leave all the amounts to the ingredients in the description box below. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. I'll also leave the links in the description box below. I turn the heat off and set it aside to work on my cake mixture. I start by mixing 3 extra large eggs, and I always tell you to use extra large eggs. The baking turns much better. I add to that 1 cup of buttermilk, and then I'm gonna add the vanilla and the oil. 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. I mix and I set aside to work on the dry ingredients. I start by sifting 1/2 cup of sugar and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. To that, I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour or cake flour. Cake flour makes the cake a little lighter, but both work very well. And I mix and fluff the flour before measuring. That will give me a more accurate measurement. Add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients and mix gently. Don't overmix your batter. At this point, you can add 1/4 cup of unsweetened coconut flakes. It will change the game and it will enhance the flavor. I scoop the batter gently on top of the pineapple. Bake your cake at 350 for 15 to 20 minutes. Check it with a toothpick to make sure it's done. This is a great, moist, very easy to put together cake. It's worth trying. Try it and you won't be disappointed. Let it cool down a little bit before flipping on a plate. I hope you give it a try. It's a really moist and really good cake. Give it a try and let me know what you think. And until next time, bon appétit!